Hey, it's Ted Bedromo. Let's take a look at the LinkedIn Groups app. And they broke this app out from the main LinkedIn app well over a year ago now. It's made it very easy to interact in groups now from your mobile phone. So if you're on the phone, onto the phone. If you're commuting to work on the train or the bus and you have some time, you can go through your groups and interact. So I go through like this. There's Neil Patel has a post, has 23 likes and 6 comments. I'll read the post. If I think it's worthy of a like or a share or a comment, I'll go ahead and do it. And I'll look at other people's comments. Michael O'Brien's great tools listed. You get it. If it's a good, thoughtful comment, a lot of times I'll like their comment, and that starts a conversation with me and Michael. If somebody just says, this is super for marketing, that's, they didn't spend much time. They're just trying to get traction, trying to get noticed. And they don't really care if this was a good post or not. I like to take, if I'm going to take the time to comment, I want to write a really relevant comment, something thoughtful that's going to get people to respond to my comment, to continue the conversation. So take that approach and you get lots of really good results in these groups. I spend a few minutes a day just kind of scrolling through. These still work really well, these posts with quotes. Even if it's not your quote, a colorful post like this with a banner gets a lot of interaction, 57 likes and 6 comments. So I highly recommend doing that. Your own quotes. I have a lot of excerpts from my book that I post like this, and it gets me lots of likes and shares and followers on Twitter, Instagram, all the other social networks, and on LinkedIn. So here's a list of my groups with the next button over. And I join a lot of groups, some marketing related, some thought leader, different network. I like to have a nice diverse network of groups. I was in a lot of marketing groups, but I also want to be where my potential clients will be. So you want to join those groups too and participate in those. So join groups with your peers and where your prospects are. Here's notifications. I turn off most of my notifications on the phone. I don't need to notify every time something's posted in a group or something was liked. So that lets you control that from here. And then here, the Discover Groups. This is just like on the desktop. Based on what groups I'm already in, what industry I'm in, who's in my network, and what groups they're in, LinkedIn will suggest more groups for me to potentially join. So let's say I don't want to join sticky branding. I would say not interested. And LinkedIn will remove that from my recommendations and suggest other topics. So as I streamline and connect and grow my network of groups, it's like a separate network, like my professional network. It's a network of groups. LinkedIn will just suggest it. It kind of sees what I'm interested in and adds more of those so I can join the right groups. There's literally hundreds of groups, maybe thousands of groups are started every single day. And that's really important because if you get in a group and become a thought leader early on, you can get a lot of traction. So I also look to see who's in these. Do they have little pictures, like Duct Tape Marketing Consultant Community? I know most of those people in these pictures here, so I may want to join that, even though there's just 1,227 members. That's another way to vet your groups before you join. But that's a quick tour of the LinkedIn Groups app. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can go to socialsellingminute.com and get lots more free training just like this.